up? It's your man Vinny, and we deep in the field. All right, so I had to come back on a comeback because you guessed it, we got more helmets. There is no team that will ever sneak a helmet past me, and therefore we got to talk about it. Oh yeah, we're not finished, far from it. We recently ranked all the helmets of 2024. If you haven't caught that video, you can watch that afterwards, or pause this and go watch that and then come back. However you want to do it. Now, with this video, I'm going to be ranking the newest helmets that were revealed since that previous video. So without further ado, let's jump into looking at these new helmets. So first things first, we gonna get this out the way. We got a fresh new look from the team out there in Green Bay. Yes, the Green Bay Packers are going white, y'all. White out. And I'm not for it. I mean, come on, really? I get what they were trying to do. They wanted to do something a little different. They've been looking out the window at all their NFL counterparts, and they see all these teams parading around with their new helmets, and they said, maybe we should join in on the fun. But this ain't it. I mean, look at this. I swear, if you're not careful, you could easily mistake these for the New York Jets, which we're going to talk about them in a second. But like, for real? Like, when I first saw these, I lied to you not. I had to double take. And their whole calling card for these helmets is that it has speckled paint. Where? Who gonna see it beyond the players? And even some of them look like they need a magnifying glass just to get up close to it. That's why I wish players were a little bit more real and they said what was on their mind, because you could see it on these videos. A lot of it is written on their face. It's kind of like those unwanted gifts you get for your birthday, and you just got to play it cool because the person who gifted you the bad gift is standing right there. Now, they may hold back from saying it, but we not, because this is deep in the field where we gonna keep it real. And these suck. It's very disappointing because I'm actually a fan of their all-white uniform combo. So this makes this that much more, just at least a bad taste in my mouth, to say the least, okay? The jersey, the pants with the sleeves, they basically just should have incorporated that into the helmet. I appreciate them trying, I guess. They threw the empty stripe on top with nothing else but green, and immediately it looks like something is missing. And it is. All they had to do was add the slightest dash of yellow. Now, when these were leaked by Madden 25 trailer of all things, people and concept artists speculated, and they developed and came up with so many different looks, and I can't front, I was actually going for them. We had joints like these, and I mean, when you look at it, this would have made a whole gang of sense. I even would have respected it if they gave us other color rush options and probably did a green base helmet as opposed to this one. But we got this. Nobody asked for this. And yet Green Bay had the opportunity to show its fans that they could step out of the 1950s and do something cool and fun. And they blew it. Just like they do every year in the playoffs. Very bare bones. Typical whiteout job where the team thinks that they can just turn the helmet white along with all its accessories and call it a day. Well, people, no. And that's not going to fly over here. Whoever cleared this for production, they should have used whiteout on the proposal for these and came up with something else, because this ain't it. Speckled paint. Get out of here. The New York Jets just don't quit, do they? Just when you thought the smoke cleared and you thought we saw everything that they had to offer, they are back in the news again with another look. They changed helmets like I changed fits. They went with the green, then they gave us a black look, which I love, a couple years back. Then they came back with an updated green helmet to commemorate their sack exchange days, which I covered in the previous video. And now they are paying homage to the year 1999 and the early 2000s. The days of Chad Pennington, Santana Moss, Lavernius Coles, and the great Curtis Martin. Oh yeah, I can throw some names at you. But I'm here for these, man. These bring back so many memories. Me watching football as a kid. I mean, growing up in the early 2000s, these were a staple in just the NFL, because I just feel like these uniforms and that time period with the Jets just added so much historic moments to the NFL. And we'll get on those for a second. But, I mean, look at these. These are clean. When they deviated from them, I had a good feeling we wouldn't be seeing the last of those white helmets for long. And now they make their much-needed return. I'm 1,000% here for these. They kept the look pretty much the same. They went with a gray face mask, and the green stripe looks a shade lighter than the original. And if so, that's cool because it modernizes it a little bit. I felt like the first helmets, they used to have a tendency to look dull at times, almost as if the green was dead. But now these are very vibrant and very eye-catching. Maybe that's just the lighting in the photos though. But either way, I'm looking forward to seeing these again. So much has happened in these helmets, man. I mean, we got Rex Ryan's final coaching days. We got the famous Bart Scott soundbite. We got the Mark Sanchez butt fumble. The Darrelle Revis era where he had opposing receivers stranded on that Revis Island. I mean, the list goes on. And now they are back like they never left, as if they are a fresh pair of J's, dead stock, coming off the shelf. Very fresh, very fresh. The only bummer is that these will only be worn for one night only. So if you want to catch these live in prime time, you better tune in to their Monday night showdown against the Buffalo Bills on October 14th. I will.
See you in Pittsburgh.
Can't wait.
Yo, the Jacksonville Jaguars have been crushing it in the uniform and PR department this offseason. I don't know who the creative director is over there or the people in charge of the design, aesthetics, and the decisions over there in Duval. But they all need a raise over there because they have been on the money, baby. Their first reveal of the Prowler Jaguar uniform making a comeback garnered high praise on my previous list. And now the shell white helmet takes the cake. I know you're probably thinking, what's so exciting about these? They just made it white like everyone else is doing. Yes, they joined the party of turning their helmet white and damn near did it better than everybody else without even trying too hard. When I saw this, I said, duh, why haven't they done this sooner? They are built for these. Their colors just go that well together with the white base. Now, before you say it, because I know a lot of you are thinking it, why couldn't they give us those deep teal helmets with the gloss that made you feel like you were looking into the beautiful depths of the Atlantic Oceans off the coast of the Caribbean? You know, the ones David Gerard and Maurice Jones-Drew used to wear in the late 2000s. Woo! Or maybe that was in the early 2010s. Y'all know I'm bad with dates. Who gonna stop me? Do I want those back? Absolutely. And I believe we're gonna get them real soon. But in the meantime, I'm glad they did the shell whites. They already gave us an old classic throwback in the Prowler Jaguar uniform, and this time they wanted to show the people something new and something different. It's kind of like Michael Jackson at the Motown 25 celebration. The people came to hear him sing all those old Jackson 5 songs, ABC, 1, 2, 3, never can say goodbye, and they wanted to reminisce. But Mike had to hit them with something new, and he performed Billie Jean live for the first time. He hit that moonwalk for the first time, and the crowd went crazy, and the rest is history. Well, I think the shell white helmet of the Jaguars will gain the same reception. They're going to give us these, and people will be clamoring for them to keep them in the rotation for the unforeseeable future. Just look at it. An all-white base, obviously. Unlike the Green Bay Jets, Packers, they still have the coloring inside the iconic Jaguar head decal. That teal stands out, man. The teal on the eyes, the coloring, it just, for some reason, it looks good on black, but damn does it look good on white. Then they also kept the black face mask to give us some decent contrast. Then the choice of materials is also spot on. We got the matte finish on the decal, which again, it pops and it stands out real nice on that flat white paint. Again, it's very simple, not trying too hard. They didn't give us some obscure stripes down the middle or something on the back like a floating border of Florida or even a letter like the Commanders have on those hideous black helmets of theirs. No, we just got a clean, well put together helmet, and I can't wait. I say it 3 times. I can't wait to see these under the Florida sun atop those teal or black or white jerseys because they can go with all 3. And what more can you ask for when a helmet can go with multiple looks, giving you multiple options? That's a win in my book. Super duper clean like a bar of soap, and for that, they moonwalk their way to a high place on this list. Now, about that list. I did compile a list of all the helmets of 2024, the new ones, which included some new unis as well. And now we have to add these newcomers in there. So let's see where they land on the list. You may be surprised that some teams are swapped out, but let's get into it. So, right off the bat, the Commanders are staying right where the hell they are. They're not going nowhere. The Broncos, they got docked some points even more that I looked at it even longer, and I'm just like, no, this does not belong in the NFL. So they're coming next. Then we have the Green Bay Packers. That speckle paint gonna speckle their ass 3 spots away from being last. Then we got the Jets green helmet. We have the Browns, the Giants, and then I threw in the Broncos throwback, which I only put them back a few spots from the original list because their rebrand is so terrible that they get points docked for not making these the go-to. Then after that, I got the Ravens helmets, which I'm pressed to see in real game action. But they're a case of love the helmet, hate the uniform combo, and that's just that. After that, I'm going to go with the Jets throwbacks. I mean, the Jets throwbacks, very clean look, so we're going to put those in there. And then I'm going to go with the Texans. Now, I caught a lot of slack on the original list from a lot of Houston fans out there. And let me just say, y'all calm down. I get it. Y'all got a lot of hope for the future, and everything is looking so bright. So y'all feeling yourself a little bit. But y'all just turned the corner, man. Y'all just rebranded, and y'all still got a lot of room for improvement and a lot of room to grow. But I do love the red helmet. I hate the H helmet. What can I say? But out of respect, I do see and respect what you guys are doing and what they're doing over there and everything that's just new, fresh. And I can't even lie. Even though I don't like the H helmet, I do like the uniform combo. So I put them up a couple of spots. The Lions icy blue helmet, which makes me thirsty just looking at it. Then I got the Jaguars prowling uniform, which ain't going nowhere. That shit is hard. And then the Jags white shell helmet. And of course, at number 1, I'm maintaining the Vikings Winter Warrior helmets, which had one of the best releases, the best ideology and concept behind it. And they got the fans included. It looks right. It works for them. And it's just icy, bro. Very cold, very cold. So there you have it. There you go. That's the final list of all the new helmets of 2024 and the 2025 season. Some of the folks asked me what I thought of the new helmets and wanted me to add them to the list, so we delivered. But I want to know, which helmet is you all's favorite? Are y'all feeling the Packers, Jets, or Jaguars helmets? Do you think the Packers need to regroup and try again? Let me know. Also, I want to give a special thanks to all of the subscribers, new and old. Those of you who tune in and watch the videos, who comment and run the lights up and just show love, man. We are celebrating our 3-year anniversary on this channel, and we are hitting some major milestones all because of y'all. So thank you, man. You're much appreciated. And if you enjoyed this video, then don't hesitate to hit that like button one time. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and hit that bell notification so you never miss a video where I cover the NFL, all things football, and all this shit. My name is Vinny. I'm known by many, and this is Deep in the Field, where you know we got to keep it real. And we kept it hella real with this year's new helmets and uniforms. I'm going to get at y'all real soon. Peace! Deep in the field, yeah, you know deep in the field. Deep in the field, yeah, gotta keep it real. Deep in the field, so deep in the field, yeah, I gotta keep it real.